Hello everyone, I'm Jake, back on camera, ready for another video after the success of our first one, which before we get into this video I just want to say thank you to everyone on the first video because it got a lot of support, did pretty well, better than I thought it would. I had fun making it and it looks like you guys had some fun watching it too, and we gained loads of subscribers, so thank you for that. At the time of recording I think we're on 48, so if we can get to 50 subscribers by the end of this video that would be brilliant, and if we're already on 50 then 60, 70, 80, 90, 100... who knows. In terms of what you'll be seeing on this channel, I would expect that I'll make these kind of videos once every 2 weeks, a month, something like that, and then do my normal Football Manager content quite regularly as much as I can. I'm not going to be doing painting this time, but it's going to be another 1 week challenge. So enough with the updates, let's get into what this video is going to be about. So a few days ago I was on YouTube and I stumbled across quite a lot of these videos about like making money online and stuff, which is it's all well and good, but most of them I can't do and I don't really have the desire to do a lot of them. But you know, I saw a lot of people talk about investing your money rather than putting it in a bank and things like that, and it got me interested. So I watched a few more videos and looked it up on the internet. It turns out the average rate of, if you put all your money into a savings account, 1% is the interest that you're going to get on that money. Whereas when you invest it, there's a good chance you can make a lot more or a lot less, so it could go very wrong. So if you were to invest £10,000 into a saving account, in the space of a year, you're going to make...
What number comes between 2 and 4? Beetlejuice.
25.
You're going to make £100 in a year. That took me a long while, so you'd have 10,100 at the end of that year, and then that'll build and build. So I wanted to see, if you invested your money into stocks instead, would you get a better return? Would you be worse off? Obviously, investing in a bank is a lot safer. I'm not suggesting anyone should do this. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be like putting money in and taking money out of stocks like every day. Now after getting over 100 views, I don't want to brag, but I got, 100 views on that watercolour video.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
Unfortunately, I didn't make any money from it, so I can't go and spend £50,000 on stocks for the sake of a video, because not only do I not have that money, but it'd be a very stupid investment for a YouTube video. So I thought the best way to test this would be to use an app. You've probably all seen like adverts for it while you've been on YouTube. I know I have. That's one of the reasons I got into this, was that there's an app called Trading212, and basically they can give you £50,000 of fake money that you can invest to like practice. But I'm going to use my literal beginner's knowledge to try this out, try and gain a life skill of actually understanding how stocks and stuff work. Starting off with no knowledge at all, I'm just going to go into it. You'll see me in a second just investing in random stocks, and then as the day goes on I'll research it more and see if that makes a difference, whether this is just down to luck, whether it's gambling, whether it actually requires some skill or not, and we'll just see how it turns out. So I think it should be a pretty fun experiment. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. You're probably about to see my phone screen as I do my first bit of investing. Okay, so here we are on the Trading212 app. As you can see, I've got £50,000 as free funds to invest. Obviously not real money, I'm not that rich. Here you can see some of the stocks that you can invest in. So for example, if I choose Tesla, the current Tesla stock price is £966 if I was to buy it. So I did go ahead and I did buy some Tesla stocks. As you can see here, I've got £50,000 to spend. So I thought on day one I'd buy 5 different stocks, so £10,000 into each stock. So here I can see I get 14 shares for roughly about 10k, and yeah, I went ahead and bought that, and that was my first stock bought. Following this, I saw that there was like a section for health insurance stocks, so I brought this United Health Group. Like I say, I'm not researching, I don't even know what this is, but it's something to do with health insurance, which in today's current climate might be a big thing with everything going on in the world. So I did, again, bought around 10k of that. Then I invested into some Beyond Meat stock, which I think is like a really popular vegan or vegetarian, I think vegan, like brand, so I went for that. But then I thought, after the release of the PS5, and I am a PlayStation fanboy, I went for some Sony stock too, so I got like 200 shares of Sony, as you can see, for 11k, so I went out and bought that. And then I finished off, this was the last one I bought, yeah, as you can see, I couldn't get to 10k, but I just bought some Boeing because it was on the rise. I think they make like planes and stuff. I had a few issues with putting it through because of how much I had left in the account, but there you go, so I bought some Boeing. So as you can see here, we've got £620 left over and everything else is invested. So here is the portfolio. Like I say, I have no idea how this is going to work, if we're going to lose a load of money or make money, but it will be interesting to see how much I lose or make compared to a normal bank account. So there are all my investments. I don't think there's really much more to say, so I'll get back to you on day 2 and we'll see the results. Okay, so it's day 2 now, and I did just want to be sure because I had a little theory last night that maybe they'd make the practice thing on the stock market look better and just give you fake results so that you want to invest your money, but I had a look and it does actually reflect the real world stock market, so nothing to worry about. Any losses or gains that we get would be reflected in the real world. We'll get into the exact numbers in a second. I'll show you the results on my phone, but not to brag, but I think I'm actually the new Wolf of Wall Street. Like, In the next video, I might be turning up in a Lamborghini at this rate because I just did pretty well and way better than I expected with literally no effort. So the last time you saw me was like noon, lunchtime, and then I came on the app about 8 hours later just to check how it was doing. And well, I'll show you the results now, but honestly, I put no effort in, no research, and it just happened like this. For a first day's progress, this is pretty good. So let's get into the results. So here is my portfolio. As you can see in the green, we've made 2.39% on our returns, which is £1,177, which is very good. Obviously, 2.3% is more than double the average interest rate of a UK bank account. You can see the individuals here, so we made almost £300 on the Beyond Meat. Our Boeing did really well, went up 7%, and we made £460 on that. And that was the one we were least invested in, so if we invest more into that, we would have made an even bigger return. Sony did okay, the health insurance did okay, and Tesla made us pretty much £300 too. So that was really good. I just went on and sold them all there. But yeah, I was just super surprised to see it all in the green. I know it's probably just pure luck, but it's got me quite excited for what we could do when we actually research stuff. So here I am selling everything, and it left me with an empty portfolio, which you'll see in a second. But we did end up with, I think, 51 point something K. There you go, 51K, £174. So we've already made a K and a bit, which is very good because I've got no experience in this. So I guess I'll do some research, and I'll see you back for day 3. Okay, so it's day 3, and despite that subtle flex there, I don't think today is going to go very well because I think day 1 was too good to be true. I said I'd spend day 2 researching, which I kind of did, and I realised that I don't really know what I'm looking for online. So instead, when I went for the stocks today, I actually looked at like the graphs and saw if they were up or going down. Look at this graph! So that was my kind of research, and I think I bought stocks in Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, Beyond Meat again, and Ocado, which is an online supermarket, and I went for that because I feel like a lot of people will be ordering their groceries at the minute. So I won't waste your time. Between now and day 4, I'm just going to be checking the prices of it quite regularly rather than just doing it once like I did the first time round. And if I see something going up by a decent amount, I'll sell it, and then by day 4 I'll show you the results of all that. Now I know I did make 1,000 something on the first day, and I know that compared to the average interest rate that is better, but you also have to take into account that I'd assume there'd be some kind of tax penalty on the profits that you make on these stocks, and also this app doesn't put in like any fees that you would get for purchasing stocks and taking stocks out, so you would be losing a significant amount from that. But I assume what I did make yesterday would still make more profit than the normal interest rate. But yeah, we'll just go into day 4. I won't keep you for too long, and hopefully tomorrow I have even more profit to show you, and this will be quite a successful experiment, I would say. So it's day 4 now, and we've sold everything that we did buy in day 3. And this day's kind of showing me that this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was from the first couple of days, because we didn't really go anywhere. We didn't go up or down. So 3 of the stocks had very little profit or loss margins, so basically made no difference to our overall total. Then I lost a lot of money on the Beyond Meat, but then also gained a lot of money on the Ocado stocks. So it doesn't affect our grand total too much, so today I'm just going to spend again buying more, and then we'll sell them tomorrow, and then that'll be the last day. I know it's technically not a 7-day challenge, but the next few days coming up will be weekend days, which you can't trade on weekends apparently. So I will finish then, and then I'll do like a little review of everything at the end. But hopefully we can make the last day profitable and come out of it with, you know, a pretty decent sum. If we can reach 52,000, I think we've done pretty well, because then we've made like £2,000 in a week pretty much. Hoping we do get some kind of exciting profit just to make a good end to the video, but I can't guarantee that. I'm not going to fake it. So I guess we just go into day 5 and we'll see if I've made any more or lost any more, and I'll tell you about the trades that I did make. Okay, so it's day 5, the final day of this challenge, and after day 4, which you just saw, I invested in a few different stocks. I tried to diversify it a bit more this time and went for like 6 or 7. I'll show them on screen now. So as you can see, we invested all of our money into loads of different stocks here. So then the next day we sold all of the stocks that we had for a pretty decent profit, ended up on 51,500, which would have been a 3% return on our initial investment, which was pretty good. But then I got a bit cocky and I put everything that I had into some oil that I was convinced would go up, and it just went down, and we ended up losing 500. So we basically just ended up on 5,100, meaning the last couple of days ended up being pointless. And it did prove to me that you do need to actually know what you're doing and do research to do well on this. And it also proves that I got very lucky on that first day due to pure beginner's luck, but we'll take it. So overall, we ended up on just over a 2% gain within about a week on our initial 50,000, which is a lot better than a bank would give you. But obviously, like I say, this is pretty risky, could have gone wrong, could have gone even worse, could have gone a lot better too, to be fair. Plus, I'm pretty sure, like I said previously, there'd be some kind of taxes or fees involved with buying these stocks, so I don't think you would have made that full money, but I think compared to a normal bank account interest rate, we did pretty well. Obviously, it's a lot better to put your money into something long term. For example, the first day we started, Tesla was worth 900, and then the day we finished, it's worth 1.2k. So if you put all your money into Tesla a week ago, you would have got a third of that money back as profit, which is brilliant.
Quick maths!
But I thought for a 1 week challenge, it was pretty fun to do for me, and I learnt a new skill, so I'm happy with that. Obviously, I'm aware that because I didn't do too amazingly or too poorly, that it's not going to make the most amazing video, because, you know, I didn't end up being a billionaire.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But for the amount of time I invested in it, it taught me quite a lot about how all this stuff works, so I'm happy with that. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, feel free to hit the like button, comment if you want to get involved down below, and subscribe to see more content like this. And if you do have any other challenge ideas, please let me know in the comments, because it would really help me out, and then I'd know what you guys want to see. To be honest, right now when I'm making videos, yeah, I want it to be entertaining for you guys, but I'm also focusing a lot on trying to learn extra skills for myself and just get better overall at making these kind of videos, getting more comfortable doing it and like editing it and stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, and goodbye.